Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are fine. Today I am going to talk about very important things about study in Japan. That is, what are the reasons for rejection for getting certificate of eligibility, COE. What does it mean, COE? Certificate of eligibility. It is a certificate document which is issued by Japanese government, Immigration of Japan, to show that you are eligible or you meet all the criteria, condition for entering Japan. So friends, please watch this video till the end. If you are planning to study in Japan, or your friends, your family members, person are planning to study in Japan, then please share this video with them and as much as you can, because in this video I'm going to explain. I will try to hack how to get high success rate of certificate of eligibility while applying Japan in compared to other study destination country. Japan applying procedure is very lengthy. Is lengthy. It takes 9 months to 1 year. What you will do in between 9 months, in between these times? Obviously, you will study 4 to 6 month language course. You will prepare documents for 2 months. You will wait for certificate of eligibility 2 to 3 months. Then your result will be published. Your certificate eligibility is rejected. You are shocked. You are frustrated because you have invested your time, your research, your hard work, your dream. Yes, friends, obviously you have self-control. You are passionate person. You have hope. You try again for reapplication, reapply. But do you know? There is less than 30% chance in your reapplication. If you again reapply for same visa, there is very low chance. On the other hand, you again have to wait, takes a time, 6 to 1 year. What does it mean? It means your dream to study in Japan gonna be lost, collapse. So that friends, during applying in Japan, you need to be very serious. You require special attention in regarding documentation, in regarding preparation, in order to reduce reason of rejection, in order to reduce of rejection. And I'm sure this, what I'm going to explain in this video, these things you will need to be considered. You must be considered so that you could get high success rate of visa. Don't you think this is very important? Obviously, this is very important. So friends, let's get started without delay. Friends, we are now on computer screen. Let's start our topics today. That is, what are the rejected reasons for COE, Certificate of Eligibility. First reason is problem of applicant, the authenticity of the education background. Problem of the authenticity of education background here. It doesn't mean that immigration, they are looking depth on your academics certificate. Rather than academic certificate, they are looking for, they want to know about your Japanese language ability and statement of study or purpose of study. In this reason, these 2 points need to be considered. Let's talk first Japanese language ability. When applying Japan, you should study at least 4 to 6 months before applying certificate of eligibility. That you should have good knowledge in basic Japanese language, because there is high chance that immigration officer call you and test your Japanese ability, and if you can't answer, unable to answer very well, definitely during the interview, definitely you'll be rejected. And also sometime, even though you have good knowledge of Japanese language, you have well prepared, however, if you only submitted language certificate which is issued from your native language institution, sometime immigration might not be satisfied with this language certificate, so this could be a reason for rejection, friends. So I suggest it is good to pass proficiency Japanese level test like NAT, JLPT, etc. before applying Japan. If you have past certificates, it could be plus point for getting high chance of certificate of eligibility, and statement of purpose of study. And for statement of study, purpose of study, simply I could say your purpose of study should be written in well, nice and objective. The main thing immigration is looking for, to make sure that you are not using your student visa just for to get enter in Japan. So you should make your purpose of study objective that spark your interest in Japan. And the question is how to write purpose of study. Well, friends, I'm not expert. I can tell you, I can give you that's formula, but suggest that you should mention in your purpose of study that you are very interested in Japanese language, and if you are planning to continue academic Japanese language course, then you should also mention your major field, your faculty, your interested subject,
which is same as your previous academic history or your interested subject which you studied in your native country. And also saying hope to work in a Japanese company after completion of entire academic study, which seems that you are genuine student and you have good reason to study in Japan. I think this makes you have good chance to get COE, Certificate of Eligibility. And next, rejected reason for Certificate of Eligibility is problem of applicant, the authenticity of submitted documents. Friends, you need to make a lot of documents while applying Certificate of Eligibility. Immigration requires many documents along with your application. We can see here what are the required documents. These are academic documents, academic certificates, Japanese language certificate, proficiency test certificate, NAT, JLPT, certificates of public institution which could be income certificate, relationship certificate, etc., and resume, bank certificates, business license certificates, and other supporting documents. These are the required documents which needs to be prepared very well while applying Certificate of Eligibility. Of course, most obvious problem would be fake documents. Please don't do that. And sometimes our official document also look strange due to spelling error in name, address, and your document contents. Please make sure. And mistake in address, same as mistake and error, and dates also in your education history in your application, where you need to write your education history from primary, secondary, high school, and from upwards. So make sure these all are accurate. And also, due to mistaken page formatting, your document not seeing good and wrong format. Sometime by mistakenly or unknowingly, you put check mark, underline, cross marks on documents. This document is not good to submit. And also confirm whether the documents are issued within 3 months. Immigration don't accept documents which are issued more than 3 months. In this document, passport and your academic document is exceptional. Besides that, all documents you need to prepare within 3 months, or date of issue is within 3 months of validity. And whatever friends document you submit, there might be high chance that immigration verified these documents by sending mail and telephone call to the related office, college, and public institution. They could contact and confirm whether these documents are genuine or not. So you need to require special attention during preparing these, making these documents. And if you consider, if you remember this point while preparing your documents, I hope it will look even better. It will look even better, good, fine, strong, and all are in order, I think, which gives you high possibility to get certificate of eligibility. And your problem of applicant, the authenticity of documents, frequently rejected reason I found in Nepalese, particularly Nepalese students. So please make sure all these documents are accurate and double checked, good and strong. And we move to another reason, rejected reason for certificate of eligibility, and that point is missing documents, insufficient fund, and immigration call. These missing docs and immigration call inquiry may be for both applicant, student, and his sponsor. For applicant, student, when you fill up application form, you need to fill out your academic history details. You'll need to write your starting date and completion date of your academic. And one thing, here is the point, the things need to be considered. Normally, we notice that if there is long time gap of 2 or 3 years, we submit expense certificate, training certificate, or justification, clarification to maintain this gap. However, we could neglect gap which is less than 6 months. Short period of gap which is less than 6 months, we don't mind or we neglect. But friends, immigration require or asked to submit even if you have gap that is more than 3 months. So you must submit gap clarification which is more than 3 months, or if you have gap which is more than 3 months. It is your ID, passport and citizenship. If you have ID, you should submit. If you have passport, you should submit. If you don't have passport, you can even if you can apply, and instead of passport you can submit citizenship, but you have to submit your citizenship with English translation. So please make sure any of these missing documents could lead to rejection. And also for immigration call for a student, previously I think I mentioned that you could have call from immigration. There is high chance, so you need to be prepared very well, and you need to have good Japanese language, basic Japanese language ability, and also practice and try to remember whatever you have submitted in your application form, your detail and your all the documents and your sponsor detail. It is very important. You need to answer all the questions. So you have to prepare very well. And sponsor document or financial document need to be very sound, very good. That is, your sponsor have enough fund to pay all the expenses including fees, living, etc. while during studying in Japan. So if sponsor fund looks insufficient, there is no hard rule. It's okay. For Nepalese student, yearly income of sponsor, that will be fine. But I don't know, for any other country, it may vary from country to country. And also for bank balance is also same around the income amount. And friends, understand that there is big reason of rejection due to sponsor income, sponsor fund, and sponsor document. So you can make your sponsor document sound by adding your property valuation, extra income, and if seen insufficient, also you can add second sponsor as well. And for sponsor immigration call inquiry, sponsor also need to prepare very well, so that sponsor looks that he is agree, he is ready, and he is ready to sponsor, and he is ready to bear all the expenses while studying applicant in Japan, which gives high chance of getting certificate of eligibility. And if you consider all these points, reason points, while making documents and processing to apply, processing for certificate of eligibility, applying for certificate of eligibility, certainly you have high chance of getting COE, certificate of eligibility. But there are also many other reasons based on Japanese cities, city of Japan, depend on Japanese cities, and country to country immigration policy, which is unpredictable. Even all the requirements are met, it totally depend on immigration authority to give certificate of eligibility or not. And friends, I have taken this point, this rejected reason of certificate of eligibility from immigration of Japan. So I hope this video would be helpful and informative. If you like this video, please don't forget to share, like, comment and subscribe. Okay friends, see you on next video.